Welcome to Spiritual Psychic with Sarah Wiseman, where you'll learn how to unlock the secrets of spiritual intuition and your own psychic gifts. Here's Sarah.
Welcome to Spiritual Psychic. I'm Sarah Wiseman, and today we're talking about the idea of wasting a life in pain. Now, and we're working from the book Messages from the Divine. The complete text is there, but this is the teachings from that. You know, a lot of us think, oh, I would never waste my life in pain. Obviously, that's silly. That's a waste of time. It's a waste of energy. I'm not that person. I don't want to live like that. And yet, so many of us do carry around these big, it's almost like pain suitcases or pain baggage. And this pain is from these past abuses, past wounds, past disappointments, past angers. And so we carry all this stuff around. Sometimes we call it our baggage, but our baggage can be lots of things. Our baggage can include associations we have with people, or karma we have with people, or a courting that we have with people. But this in particular, we're just looking at this element of pain. And pain becomes kind of like an addiction. So say we get a wound when we're kids, and this is often the classic wound. Some of you remember that movie. I'm just using this as an example. It was an example once given to me. Indiana Jones. The reason he does all his exploring is because when he was a child, he had an incident with his father. And so he's always been trying to prove himself to his father. So this wound or this pain that he had has caused him to live his entire life around sort of making himself feel better from that pain, or fixing that pain, or solving that wound. Or a lot of people have been abused or molested in childhood, or neglected, or emotionally abused, all these terrible things that happen to us. And it is right to have healing and recovery around those things. They're serious and they shouldn't happen to us. And yet sometimes we just stay in that place of being the victim, and we don't walk the path to get our power back. We just stay with that pain, and that pain kind of becomes our companion or our identity. So it's really useful to look at the things that are really causing you pain now, that are from the past, and really decide if that pain needs to be the companion to you for the rest of your life. Like, you're going to carry that pain baggage. If you're going to carry that for the rest of this lifetime, because you do have the option of setting it down. You do have the option of saying, okay, I've carried this enough and I'm going to let this one go. And what I found is that the sooner you can figure out what you're carrying in terms of an old hurt or an old wound, the sooner you can get it resolved in whatever way you choose to. You just decide, okay, that was then, this is now, I'm done, or I have compassion and I'm healed, or that's never happening to me again, or moving on, we're all human, or, you know, whatever your particular response is. The sooner you move out of victimhood and the sooner you start being with that pain as your companion or as your identity, the more you can really move into something different. And one of the ways the book, Messages from the Divine, talks about this is consider this experience as one experience amongst the millions, even billions, you will have in this lifetime. Consider this experience as one experience amongst the millions, even billions you will have in this lifetime. And of course, that's just talking about this lifetime, not all the lifetimes we had before and all the lifetimes we'll have in the future. So the pain shows you what pain is. You decide if you're going to carry it with you for your life. If it's going to be the human self you wear and the ego and the personality you put on, if this pain is going to be the way you show up. And sometimes it's very hard to just like step into this strong, positive, vivacious, loving, amazing person that we all want to be, whatever version of that is your version. We can have difficulty knowing how to step into that. And yet it is with ease that we can see this pain baggage or this pain companion. And that is the piece we can decide to let go of. We are working from the teachings of Messages from the Divine, the book, and I am Sarah Wiseman.